Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nick, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Panthers, and I'm coming back to you with another Panda Switch Draft League battle. It is week 7 now. We are currently sitting 5-1 after dropping our first game and going on a 5-win tear. I probably just said that, and I'm probably going to lose today, and that's going to break the streak. We are taking on Coach Jason and his Mirror Coat Milotics, if I remember correctly. Jason is pretty new to the Wi-Fi Draft League scene, and I think that has definitely been the biggest reason for his record, which I think is like now 1 win, 4 losses, and 1 draw, and that draw comes from not being able to schedule a match between either him or his opponent during that week. As you can see, his team on the right is pretty damn powerful. It's also pretty fast. He's got 3 of the fastest mons on his team, and then there's a large speed gap between the slowest of the 3 and then his next fastest mon. So you see that he has access to the Dragapult, which I think it's only not come to 1 game this season. If it comes, I expect a Choice Scarf set, most likely. That way he can, in fact, outspeed my Zeraora with it. He has access to the Tapu Koko. I don't think that would be a Choice Scarf set. Maybe a Screens. Hopefully it's special and not physical. He's got Ferrothorn, which he has seemed to enjoy using a lot. Hazard stacking his opponents, and just getting off some pretty big gyro balls as well. Conkeldurr is the biggest threat to what it doesn't maybe not. It doesn't look like it on paper that it's a big threat to my team, but it just hits everything super hard, especially if it's Guts, Flame Orb, and if it's not that, then it's probably going to be a Sheer Force Life Orb set if I had to guess. I don't necessarily anticipate the Iron Fist ability coming. Xatu is his 4th fastest mon, which you see that speed gap between the Tapu Koko and the Xatu. Xatu is going to be there for something like Magic Bounce. I don't necessarily anticipate it to come to this matchup because I haven't really used a lot of hazards during this league at all. Then what I do definitely anticipate to come is the Mudsdale with a stamina ability to basically check my Zeraora so I can't potentially Volt Switch out or just hit things with a Plasma Fist. Skuntank, I don't think my Psychic types necessarily have a great matchup, so I don't expect Skuntank to come. If it did come, it's probably be a special set with Defog on it, potentially. Selgor, I do anticipate to come, potentially a Final Gambit set or even a Spikes stacking set. Throat Spray on Burden does make a lot of sense as well. Blastoise is always a threat with just being a defensive Rapid Spinner or even a Shell Smash variant. Hopefully we have enough to counteract that if it does come. Magmortar, I don't think has come to a single match this season. That being said, I don't necessarily anticipate it to come. It makes sense for things like Skarmory or Cortana on my team, but other than that, I just don't think it has a great matchup. Ice-Q hasn't come, and I don't think Lycanroc Midnight has come either. Lycanroc Midnight obviously has the no guard ability, so everything it throws off will hit, and everything that's going into it will also hit. Ice-Q could be a really annoying Hail Sub Protect Freeze Dry set, maybe. I think that could make a lot of sense for my team. It would be super annoying, and I hope we don't have to deal with that. But it could also be a standard Belly Drum set. Magmortar, maybe Specs or Scarf, or even a Belly Drum. Anyway, the 6 that I anticipate my opponent to bring are probably the Dragapult, the Koko, Corviknight, Mudsdale, a Selgor, and Blastoise. If I had to put money on it right now, I'd say that those 6 would be the ones that come. That does leave the Ferrothorn out, which maybe comes over a Selgor or even Blastoise. But yeah, I definitely think the 6 that I named, so his 3 fastest followed by Conk, Mudsdale and Blastoise. I think those are pretty good locks. It'd be pretty funny if he brought his 3 fastest and his 3 slowest. I would definitely get a kick out of that. Anyway, I still don't know what my lead is for this matchup, to be honest with you. But I'll go down the line of what I'm bringing, maybe why I'm bringing it, hopefully what could lead us into a fortuitous situation. I am bringing, again, for I think the 3rd time this season at least, Assault Vest Goodra, but this one is definitely max HP, max special attack. I have no reason to run speed on it, because I don't care about outspeeding the Blastoise, because it's probably just going to get up a Shell Smash if that's the case. And I can tank a good amount of its hits with my just natural bulk and Spadef, and along with this Assault Vest. Running Dragon Pulse, Surf, Sludge Wave, and Flamethrower, so I don't really have anything to hit the Blastoise super effectively, but we can always just go for Sludge Waves and Dragon Pulses against it. Next up is the Grimmsnarl. I went through a lot of sets for this week, but I ultimately ended up with a good amount of attack and a good amount of speed on this set with a lot of HP. Expert Belt, Sucker Punch, Spirit Break, Drain Punch, and Bulk Up. Obviously, the Prankster ability is coming in on that one. Sucker Punch is there primarily so that if he wants to try and U-turn out with his Dragapult, then I can just hit Sucker Punch and I think claim a kill unless he's Culver Berry. Next up is Piloswine. Obviously, he's one of my faves. We are 252 HP, good amount of attack, and some Spadef. I think the Spadef was there to live something. Not that I'm blanking on now because I built this team so early in the week. But he is thick fat to take more hits from the Magmortar should it want to come. And we are running Earthquake, Ice Shard, Protect, and Stealth Rock. With the combination of Earthquake and Ice Shard, we definitely just hit his team pretty hard. Protect's there to see maybe what a Scarf Koko or a Scarf Dragapult want to lock into. It's also there to scout for a final Gambit from an Isilgor. Next up, we have a Wakanberry Primarina. The Wakanberry allows us to live any electric move from the Tapu Koko because we have max HP, max special attack in this. And we're rocking Moonblast, Scald, Aqua Jet, and Flip Turn. The thought process behind this is that we can, in fact, get the Wakanberry damage off and then hit Koko back with a Moonblast or even a Scald for a significant chunk of damage. We have our dedicated Conkeldurr check. And of course, the sturdy Skarmory, counter Whirlwind, Defog, and Roost. Counter is there primarily just to knock out the Conk. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't really have ways of killing it easily without taking a lot of damage in return. Whirlwind's there for a setup Blastoise or even a setup Dragapult and Koko and Mudsdale, anything set up, right? Defog is there in case he wants to get up any spikes or stealth rocks on us, and followed up by Ruse for longevity. And last but certainly not least is Zeraora. Max attack, max speed is there to outspeed a max speed non-Scarf Dragapult. We are rocking the Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Grass Knot, and Knockoff. I think we always if we are in against a Dragapult and we maybe know that it's not Scarf, then we hit Knockoff. And at that point, I am anticipating the Mudsdale to come in on the Knockoff, in which case I think we can Grass Knot it and get a significant chunk of damage off with that on the following turn. Maybe we just go for a Grass Knot anticipating the Mudsdale lead. If he doesn't bring Mudsdale, then Grass Knot's not really doing much. It's not really doing much, so we won't have to click it. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get connected here with Jason real quick. I've done enough rambling, and yeah, we'll see you soon, guys. Alright, we are connected here with Jason, and we do have our team locked in, so let's see what 6 he decided to bring. Okay, I like this. No conk, fantastic for me. So we do see Koko, Dragapult, Mudsdale, Skuntank, Blastoise, and Xatu. Blastoise is going to be a setup Blastoise right here. Calling it right now. And I think we are safe to lead Luffy here. And just hit potentially a knockoff or on the first turn. Yeah, no thinking about it. I love not seeing Conk here. Not seeing a Selgor is fantastic as well. I'm kind of surprised that the Xatu's coming. I don't think it does well against my team. Maybe he has some hidden tech that I'm not seeing. Mono stored power won't work, so we do have to make sure that we keep Grimmsnarl pretty healthy. I'm not looking to set up hazards if I can avoid it. Because I don't want the rocks on my side of the field. But yeah, I think not seeing the conk is fantastic. And like, I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. Kind of wishing that I was not Sap Sipper on Goodra now. He does decide to lead the Mudsdale. Okay. Right on. And he'll probably set up rocks right here. And I'm certainly not ready to lose Zero Aura right there. So I think we can just go straight out into Skarmory here. Skarmory's viability is not as needed because of the no Grimmsnarl, as he does opt for the Stealth Rock, which I could have gotten if I would have just been ballsy right there and just gone for the Grass Knot. It would have been fantastic, but I really don't want I didn't want to lose my I think I'm just gonna defog here, but I really didn't want to make the potential of losing. Oh, what's its face? Zero Aura that early in the match. Magic Bounce is fine. The rocks are still gonna go away. He probably thought I was gonna set up my own, but alas, I did not. And from here, I am going to be cheeky and get initiative on a switch, and I'm just going to hit Whirlwind. Okay, that didn't work quite as well. I was hoping I could Whirlwind out into cause the Magic Bounce to Whirlwind me back out, but him using Teleport, we do know that he has that now, which we know that it's slower than we are. So we do see the Whirlwind come out, Skuntank goes bye-bye, and who wants to come out in Skuntank's place but the Dragapult? Okay. Dragapult's in. And I don't want to take a Specs anything. I definitely don't think I want to take a Specs Flamethrower here. Yeah, don't want to do that. I can go out into Brook here and see what he wants to go for. Shadow Ball, yeah, we'll take this. And he knocks us down to 155. Oh, I don't have my HP meter up. Let me put that on. He knocks us down to 155. That did about 21%, so he's not Specs, but he could be. This is some good calcs. Modest Choice Scarf. Yeah, he's modest. And that means that he won't stay in here, and I am just gonna go for some damage with a Spirit Break on something. I'm guaranteeing that he has Choice Scarf here. Skuntank comes out. We did close to... He's Black Sludge. We did close to 30% with a Spirit Break. So he's pretty specially or physically defensive. And he's probably Aftermath. I don't want to take a poison move. I think I'm safe to go out into Goodra here. Corrosive Gas gets rid of my Assault Vest. Nice. Okay. Good plays, good plays. So we are out into Goodra. We do not have our Assault Vest anymore. No worries, though. I think firing off a... We'll fire off a Dragon Pulse. He does opt to Toxic, so we do have to know that he has that. Corrosive Gas and Toxic. This Assault Vest isn't really all that necessary anymore. Okay. So if I'm him, I probably switch out into Koko here. That means that I should Sludge Wave, right? And that's what I'm going to do. He does withdraw. Does he go out into Koko? No, he goes out into Xatu. Okay. Xatu's going to come in and take a Sludge Wave. It's going to take big damage from the Sludge Wave, and he's left over Xatu. Okay. I'm really not too worried about this. I think Dragon Pulse has a chance to knock out from this range based on the damage that Sludge Wave did, and he's going to Roost. Okay. So I think Dragon Pulsing here should do roughly 50%. It does a whole lot more than that. Okay. I don't want to really take too much more toxic damage on this. Can I avoid it? I am going to switch out into Ms. Boa Hancock right here. As he decides to Roost again. Alright, I am going to launch a fat Moonblast here. Reason one is that I don't think Tapu Koko nothing on his team outside of Mudsdale really wants to take this, I think. Let me check. Yeah. So I'm just gonna hit Moonblast here, and Tapu Koko doesn't even want to take this. He is teleporting on this turn. As we get a significant chunk out, Tapu Koko is going to come out. We live any kind of any Thunderbolt. So even a Choice Specs Thunderbolt, we will live because we have the Wakan Berry and we haven't taken any damage. And depending on how much we do, we could potentially knock out with an Aqua Jet. So I'm going to stay in here, and we don't even die. There's like one roll to die to a crit. Okay, this Moonblast is going to knock him down to about 26%. We are sitting at the high end. So that did what? 33? So he's not Choice Specs. So yeah, we definitely live this for sure. And I'm just going to hit another Moonblast. He's got to know I'm Wakan Berry at that point. And we should be able to pick up the kill right here. And that's perfect because that's exactly what Prim Arena was meant to come in and just kill the Tapu Koko, which we ended up doing. Fan-frickin-tastic, we got a kill. If he goes out into Blastoise, I will just flip turn into Skarmory as he probably wants to just hit the Shell Smash button. He has Flash Cannon. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we lived. Moonblast would have been fantastic there. So he is out onto the Blastoise. Oh, we got a crit. I'm sorry about that, Jason. I'm going out into Zero Aura here, and I am going to hit Grass Knot. I don't need a hit. Yeah, he probably anticipates the electric move coming out now. Mudsdale's going to take a huge chunk. We will see if it is defensive. It's Assault Vest. Has to be. Because that did, what, 45%? Not even? No, he's leftovers. Okay, so he's just max Spadef. Yeah, he's max Spadef. Okay. As I go out into Skarmory here. As he switches out into Xatu. What is the Xatu supposed to do? I'm gonna try this Whirlwind trick once again. He has Heat Wave. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried. I do have Roost. I'm going to switch myself out. Thank you for that. Gudra, I'll take that any day. Now he doesn't have a Dragon Pulse switch in because the Koko is gone, so I can just fire off Dragon Pulse right here. As he opts to Roost. I'm getting back a huge chunk. So we've seen Teleport, Roost, Heat Wave. I'm going to switch out into Zero Aura here. As he decides to Roost. I am going to hit Knockoff here to get a bit of chip onto the Mudsdale, and then I can hit fire off a Grass Knot. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit knockoff here. As he probably teleports, loses his leftovers, which is fantastic. Heat Wave, okay. That's fine. Grass Knot's not killing here. I'm going to hit knockoff again, because I'm not letting the Mudsdale come in on me. And we claim another kill with 0 aura. He probably brings out the Mudsdale here, and I am perfectly content with that. He's got 0, 252, relaxed. No, that's as he's deciding what he wants to bring out. His careful nature. Okay, so he does actually opt to go out into Skuntank. I'm going to say, let's see. Aftermath is going to do what, 25% to me? Is it worth it? I'm going to hit Plasma Fist here. I want to claim another kill. I'm not too worried about the Aftermath. It won't kill me. Yeah, it just takes us down to 74. And 0 Aura picks up another kill. Mudsdale has got to come out here. Dragapult comes out here. He knows we are not Scarf. Right? It's gotta be it. So he was probably waiting on that. I am fine with sacking here and just hitting knockoff. Yeah. This is a free Grimmsnarl right here. Freest of free Grimmsnarls. Actually, this is a free... this is a free, Primarina. And I can just hit Moonblast here. And either claim the Dragapult, claim the Blastoise, or potentially claim the Mudsdale after a, after a Scald. Because... no, I'm not Grimmsnarl, I am Primarina. Primarina is putting in the finest of work, putting on a clinic. 30% with a Moonblast, so yeah, we're just gonna hit Moonblast here again. I don't know why he opted for the Dragon Darts there. I probably would have gone with a Shadow Ball and it should have killed. Unless he maybe thought I was Assault Vest. Dragapult comes out here. As he is likely to U-turn, so I think I'm going to Aqua Jet to get some kind of chip. I'm not too worried about losing the Primarina here. Blastoise can't really touch... yeah, he's going to U-turn. Blastoise cannot touch Skarmory, as far as I'm aware. If it is the Shell Smash variant, that will be fine. I can Roost up. Let's see. I can just go out here and fire off a Dragon Pulse. I think that might have been a mistake. I probably should have... Yeah, he's gonna Shell Smash. Is he Whiter? He is Whiter. His Dragon Pulse should still be doing like 50% though, or close to it. That's close. He does need to hit Ice Beam here, so I think I can just fire off another Dragon Pulse. Ice Punch. Ooh. Okay. So Skarmory, he is physical. We'll just say he's Adamant. Ice Punch at +2. Does not kill, from what I can see. And I think I can just hit counter here. I'm not too worried about the differential. Oh, okay, sorry, what the heck? I guess Ice Punch was just there for Goodra. We should still win this because we have the HP advantage. I will go out into Brook, and we should win 2-2. I probably should have just gone out to Brook and hit Sucker Punch, to be honest with you. And that's what I'm going to do here. I win, okay. Close one. That was a really close game. Hindsight, I should have gone out and just hit Sucker Punch with Grimmsnarl and picked up the kill. And that would have given me a 3-0 win. But yeah, I saw the time ticking down. And I sort of rushed into it. So yeah, I'm not worried about playing for differential as long as I can pick up the wins. That's all I'm worried about, which we did in this case. So, good game, Jason. I think I had the game in the end no matter what, unless you had some secret tech that I'm not aware of for Dragapult. But yeah, good game. I don't know who I play next week. I think it might be Jamie. I'm not sure, so that means I can't build with Jamie. I could, but then he would know my sets, you know. But yeah, we will be seeing you guys. Have a good one.